ethics is part of a much more comprehensive topic. So Islamic jurisprudence moved step by step and tried to talk about partial evidence and partial issues, and we have, and this was at the expense of inference to the main issues and the main topics. The interest in them decreased, and what was, more important and more necessary is that the more we study these things from a jurisprudence point of view, we have to pay more heed to these comprehensive topics. So with time and the development of life, we have to increase the importance of comprehensive issues. But what had happened is the contrary. So there are many efforts that are being exerted to pay more heed to the comprehensive rules in Islamic Sharia and legislation. That is why we have to revisit and pay more importance to these comprehensive points, because they are very important, especially in inference and induction. And the most important of these comprehensive issues is the comprehensive ethics. So, for years we have been dealing with inference to partial topics in jurisprudence. And secondly, so the comprehensive issues, have been not been paid heed as much as it should have been, because many, they want to talk about specialized points, specificity of points, and this what has happened in previous ages. So many of them we have many references of this in the Quran. Many say that they were particular to certain age or particular to certain nation, but we have to say, as Shatibi has said, that these comprehensive principles should not be substituted, should not be changed, and we have to correct all these talks that say that have been only particular to one place or to one time, including the comprehensive nature of ethics. Third, we have to integrate ethics during the objectives of Sharia and also the rules of jurisprudence. All these ethics are objectives, and there is no doubt that the purification and wisdom is the essence of ethics, and also many of other moral rules that should be considered, Sharia rules and jurisprudence rules. So whoever is not loyal, that does not have any belief in God, all these are Islamic rules, ethical rules, and should be part of the Islamic legislation, and we can have provisions emanating from them. And we have to show the different jurisprudence, inferences that emanate from the best of morals and the best of ethics. So we have to exert effort, and we try to come up with a number of models from our greatest scholars, in the past and in the present, and we should especially those references that took into account the principle of ethics. Fifth and last, we have to concentrate on the necessities more than the time and space necessities. So the comprehensive necessities are in keeping with ethics, because ethics are suitable for all time, for all space, for all regions. So that is why humanity needs particular ethics, because there is need for such ethics. So, amongst the steps that would enable us to revive the work based on ethics, we have to concentrate on ethics that should enjoy priority and try to activate them and apply them. And here I've got an example, which is the values of ethics in economy. And there were, Jasser referred to that, the economy is getting farther and farther from ethics. Although we know that the starting point should be linked to ethics. That is why there are methodological calls not to link ethics to politics, not to link ethics to money or to economy, and that is why we think, and trying to rectify that, and in confrontation of that, we have to say that there are ethics that should enjoy a priority, which are the ethics of this particular time, especially in these particular fields that people, or so many people, are trying to separate from ethics, such as the economy and politics and so on. And Dr. Abdullah Draz, in his book, The Constitution of Ethics in the Quran, has talked in 2 chapters. The first chapter talks about the ethics of the state, and we need to expand these ethics more than what Dr. Draz did. And he talked in another chapter about social ethics. So we should not concentrate only on individual ethics or behavioral ethics or the ethics of chastity. These are all important ethics. There's no problem with that. But we need to shed light and concentrate on social ethics. I mean, we should not concentrate only on individual ethics. So we have to concentrate on the ethics of courage and justice. So we have to concentrate on these collective ethics, and scholars which should try to help us and give us the best way to practice them in society and in the state. And thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Raissouni, for this rich intervention. It is obvious from what the Sheikh has just said that we need on both levels, of the theoretical level and the application level, we need some guidelines on what ethics should be implemented.